Hey, Karmen. Hey, Karmen.
Hi, and welcome back to our channel. I know it's been like a little minute since Karmen and I sat down and talked to the camera because it's not really our thing. I just prefer to record a video and put it up. Today's video, I wanted to sit down and finally record because a lot of people ask me, how do I get Karmen to sit so well to get her hair done? And it's not really magic, of course, and it's not that hard for Karmen because Karmen, I would say, is trained to get her hair done now that she's 3. I've been working with her a long time to get her to sit and let me do it. So today I'm going to be sharing my 5 tips for doing toddler hair. So tip number 1, I would say, is to start young. I didn't do Karmen's hair, like I washed it and brushed it and everything like that when she was a baby, but she didn't have like a big fro like she does now, so it didn't need much maintenance. So I would just brush it, put a headband on, or brush it and put the little bow in the top or 2 little bows, whatever I felt like doing that day. But I wouldn't really call that styling her hair because she's a baby, and by baby I mean like 12 months and under. So if I can find the pictures, I will insert pictures into the video of like what type of hair she had when she was younger, like 3, 6, 9 months old, and how I would do her hair then. But basically I started doing her hair more around the time she was like 10 months old because her hair started getting like really long to the point where it was cute in an afro, but sometimes the afro would be a little wild because she'd have bed hair. So I would just try to figure out how to moisturize and then keep moisture in it without it looking dry, because we all know when the baby has a dry afro, it's just not cute. So about 10 months, Karmen's hair started changing. I noticed she had like a dry patch, but for the time being, from like 10 months until about right around 2 years old, she had just one little section of hair that was just a whole different texture. And so that's what started me doing her hair. So I would say consistency, like get a schedule going to where when they're about 10 months to 1 year old, sit them down and just brush their hair, comb it, style it if that's what you choose to do. If you choose to put ponytails and barrettes, and do so. At that time we were living in South Korea, so my friend Miss Felicia, she would braid it sometimes for me and just play in it, and I would just kind of try to mimic what she did because I couldn't braid at the time. If you've been following my channel, you know I just recently started to braid and I'm not that good at it, but I would just put like plaits in her hair, and I would never take her anywhere like this, but I would put like maybe like 20 ponytails on her hair and just practice doing it. Tip number 2 is consistency. I think consistency is key for anything in life. We all know this, but consistency is especially important for the child because it lets them know what you're trying to do. When you first have a baby, they hate getting a bath, and over time they started to get used to getting a bath. Same thing with getting your hair done. Now I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen eventually. If your child is tender-headed, there's ways to work around them being tender-headed. Tip number 3, I would personally say that it is getting your child to know the person that's going to do their hair. Not every mom can do hair, not every dad can do hair, not everybody knows how to do hair. So if it's not going to be you personally doing your child's hair, I think it's important for you to get your child comfortable with whoever is going to be combing their hair, because that's what's going to get them used to getting it done. They're going to start to know, like, okay, when I need to sit down and listen to mommy to get my hair done, this is what I need to do. If it's going to be grandma, then listen to grandma so that grandma can get my hair done and I can go back and play. If it's going to be a beautician, make sure you have somebody consistent in your child's hair, not only for your child but for the child's hair, because you don't want to just trust your child's hair to anybody. Because I'm not trying to sound bougie, but everybody can't do hair. Everybody's not going to take the same care that you would take. If there's a tangle, they may not be as gentle as getting it out. If they start to notice your child's hair is falling out or thinning, they may not tell you. So that's why I say, like, get to know the person who's going to do your child's hair so that they can know them and you can know them and you can trust them. Because to me, like, this is the age where you start having mishaps where somebody can braid your child's hair too tight and they start falling out. Or, you know, you could put a rubber band in their hair and they don't tell you that they cut the child's hair on accident. All those things can be avoided if you know the person well enough and they can come and tell you, like, hey, I made a mistake. Because I could only imagine if somebody did Karmen's hair and she came back home with a plug, I wouldn't be too happy. But nonetheless, that's tip number 3, I think, is to get the child used to whoever's going to do their hair, so that they're comfortable with that person and you can trust them and your child can trust them. And if it's you, your child knows, like, when mommy's serious and when mommy wants me to sit down. That's what I'm saying. Tip number 4 is to find products that work for you and that work for your child, because products make the style, in my opinion. So find the right products, and along with the right products, it is especially important to find the right styles that work for you, because some styles are just too elaborate, too out there for me and Karmen to ever achieve, because I know her texture, I know her hairline, I know her hair shape, well, her head shape is what I mean by that, and every style is going to be cute on her. Right now she's very young, so I feel like it's important to keep the styles tailored to her age. I like a lot of braids that I see, but she's not old enough for them. I personally do not put extensions in her hair right now. I don't add hair when I braid it. So a lot of the times the styles that I see look better on longer hair, and most of the styles require you to add, you know, some kakalon or some Marley braid hair, and I'm not for that at this point. Maybe I would be if she was older, but I feel like she's just too young at 3 years old for me to add hair to her hair. But that's just my personal opinion. We can all do what we want to do with our children and our children's hair, per their hair texture and per your lifestyle. But finding the right style is important as well, because it'll save you time from sitting there trying to figure it out. If you know 5 hairstyles, then that's 5 weeks that you can just rotate it out. You know, if you like 3 ponytails one week, and the next week you like braids, and the next week you like twists, you know, find what works for you and your child, and find what works that's gonna keep you from having to do it as often, because that's also important to me, is not doing it every day. Tip number 5 is to make it fun. I don't mean like, you know, go all out, make a party out of it, but I mean like make it fun so that you don't hate it and your child doesn't hate it. You know, you don't want to sit there and have to fight and pop them, and however you discipline, should I say, and, you know, wrestle with them to get their hair done. You want to be able to just get it to where you can sit down, comb their hair, they can sit down, get their hair combed, and get it over with. So find a way to make it fun for your child. That's tip number 5. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope it really did help somebody out there to feel encouraged to not give up on doing their child's hair. I know it's difficult, but just keep trying, keep practicing. I will try to film a video next week doing her hair, because right now I'm letting her hair breathe because I plan to braid it next week. But we will be back with another video. Hopefully, you know, for some people that feel like I should upload more, I just kind of want to remind everybody that my daughter's 3, you know, she's a toddler, and I don't do her hair every day, so I don't have a video to record every day. I'm not gonna put her through the stress of getting her hair done and then taking it down just to record a video. You know, if she was older, I could probably record 2 or 3 videos in one day, but I can't because I'm working with a 2-hour time frame with her, and that's about it. I try to record as much as I can, and I try to keep it interesting. I don't want to always record the same thing, because some weeks I do repeat hairstyles, and that's just kind of pointless to me to record a hairstyle that's already posted on my channel. So if you wonder sometimes why I haven't uploaded a video, it's probably because Karmen is probably wearing her hair the same way she had it in a previous video. But you could always follow us on Instagram or on Snapchat if you want to see her hair for the week, because that's usually where she is. So with all that being said, thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.